Hey, what's up everyone? I'm the Burning Baron, but you could just call me the Baron. And we are right into it. Even cutting right into the intro of the course there, because where I am, it is roughly, it's like a little past 10 o'clock. I would have done this so much earlier, but I was at my my mom's place for Survivor night, and it's a family tradition. DLC dropped literally the time of, so I'm doing this much later, but here we are. We're right into wave 6, and I've already fallen off the Roman Colosseum. Yeah, we are here. It's all over. We've reached the final wave of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's DLC. I have jumped right in. I'm playing as, you might have guessed, I'm playing as my, I'm going to be playing as my character picks, the ones that I really wanted for this game. So I'm starting out with Diddy Kong, racing in the land ship, because I really wish they had included a little more on the kart variety, but they didn't. So I'm here playing as Diddy Kong. I would have loved to play like the barrel train or something. We're going up here now. But the land ship will have to do. It's a wooden ship just for Diddy. Would have played as the barrel train, but they didn't add any carts, which is kind of disappointing, but you know what? How the cookie crumbles. Safe to say, yes, I have already played the tracks, but like, you can't expect me to wait. You honestly can't. Oh my goodness, those bullet bills were right into my face. So we're starting with Rome Advanti. Route 1 and Route 3 seem to be the same. I don't really know the liberties they took for Route 2, other than it's probably in reverse. And the main reason for that is simply because, well, Rome and Mario Kart Tour only had 2 appearances. Like, Routes 1 and 2 had the night tour, and then Route 3 had the anniversary tour, and that was it. The separate routes of Rome Advanti never got multiple appearances. I don't know what happened there. My screen went black, and I'm not entirely sure why. And I'm hoping that that didn't mess up the recording, because if it did, I'm in trouble right now. As I really, really can't truly afford to be recording this multiple times over the night. Oh man, it did it again. It did it again. It's doing it a lot. I might have to be right back so I can double check what's going on. So, folks, I will be right back. Okay, so I think I know what the problem was. I was trying to record with on 60 FPS, and I don't think my laptop or my Elgato was kind of taking that. So that's why it was blinking. It was blinking for me on my TV, but it wasn't blinking on the footage. So you might catch some of it being at higher frame rate, and then the rest of it from now might not be, which is a little bit disappointing because I kind of want the quality to be a little bit better. But either way, I can't play if I got blinking TV screen. But here we are. We got DK Mountain. Again, I think honestly, I still think this is definitely one of those tracks where I had to play to see all the different bits. Again, they really did improve on the grass, but certain other aspects just scream to her. Like even the rocks, kind of a mix. We're glad that they got the letters back on the DK barrel. I'm not sure if the DK Cannon sign was there the entire time. The mountain looks phenomenal. Like this mountain. Now, granted, the way everything still reflects light, like it's like a plastic model, still not ideal, but the textures are at least a little bit better here, especially on the ground and the rocks. Trees, those are tour trees if I've ever seen them. Up the half pipe. Get hit by fireball, I guess. How about Mario? Enough of that. Okay. Waste your fireball and take this red shell and get out of my sight. We ain't bullying Diddy on his home mountain. Like this, oh my goodness, that boomerang. I saw a boomerang skinning my tail. Like literal my tail. I was about to say a different word. It might have started with an A and ended with 2 S's, but realistically, like, let's just be real, tail works a lot better for Diddy Kong. Yeah, look at the mountain, that's so cool. What was I... Oh yeah, like, Diddy Kong, this mountain may not belong to Diddy, but it belonged to Donkey Kong, and it came from the GameCube, where Diddy made his Mario Kart debut. So this track is as much Diddy's as it is DK's. So, we ain't taking no L's here, Mario. You take your fireballs and shove them up your overalls. Coming up with some alternatives. I'm gonna say one time I'm gonna try and cut back on swearing, and that's not gonna happen at all. Like I'm gonna drop an F-bomb like early into an episode, or I'm gonna like really struggle and do not. Oh, they are so far behind me. What happened? What's going on, guys? This is 150cc. I know I've struggled on this in the past. I know the CPUs were harder last time. Did they do another difficulty check in the patch notes? I don't know. But I am kicking their ass. The map really does blend in with this road. Or at least the mountain. You'd think that they would make it a little bit brighter of a shade of white. But whatever. Oh, blooper. Yeah, I 100% can't wait to play all these with like all the other tracks. So, as I mentioned, I do plan. Oh, that was the third lap already. Wow. I don't. You know what? I'll go over plans now. Might as well. I do plan on playing the entire game. Now, like I don't know when this will be. I don't know when I'll start, but guaranteed I will be playing the full game. Yeah, Daisy Circuit next. Yes. Unfortunately, this kind of got buried under the other tracks, but the mere fact that they brought it back, I don't care. This is my third favorite Wii track. No doubt. And I love it. I will take it. I know it's kind of buried under some more interesting options like Bowser Castle 3, Rainbow Road, even like the tour tracks are kind of more interesting. But I'm so glad that they actually did bring this back. Like I thought this was going to be in a no-shot zone because of Rainbow Road, but we got a surprise. Like they put this in. I'm still waiting to see what the internal file names for these courses are, like what the internal sections were at, so I can know what did this one replace and what did Rosalina's Ice World replace, because we know a GameCube track got cut based on the data mines, and we know that a tour track got cut, or even two, really. Well, no, we know Moonview Highway cut a prefix list slot. Whether, like, I would have a feeling that two prefix list slots got cut because of Moonview Highway and Rosalina's Ice World, but I'll look into that another time. Whether or not I'll actually say anything on the channel is up to who knows. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Plans. I am going to play the entire game, and when I say that, I don't mean I'm playing all the Grand Prix. No, I'm just gonna play every track across multiple races, maybe even across multiple videos. But the quirk to that is I'm playing them in system order and cup order. So that means from their original games in their original placements, which means I will be starting with SNES Mario Circuit 3 because that was a Flower Cup course in Super Mario Kart, and I will be ending with Tour Madrid Drive, which as far as I'm concerned is the final Tour track, and we know Tour was released after Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was, so I'm counting Tour as last, and I'm counting Super Mario Kart as first. So Super Mario Kart will start with Mario Circuit 3, then on to Bowser Castle 3, then Donut Plains 3 and Rainbow Road, then the N64 tracks, then the Game Boy Advance tracks, and then so on and so forth until I hit the end of Tour. I don't know how I'm going to space it out just yet. I feel like, ideally speaking, it would be like, I think I should do it multiple videos. Maybe I'll do it like 2 systems at a time, so I'll start with SNES and N64, and then I'll do like GBA and GCN. I don't know how I'm going to split it all up, because there are a lot, like Tour and 8 Deluxe / 8 rival each other in size. So like those would take the longest, so maybe I'll just do a set number of races, like 16 races at a time per video, who knows. But next up we got Piranha Plant Cove, and this one's interesting because they decided that Route 2 is going to be lap 1. And then lap 2 is Route 1, and then Route 3 is lap 3. So they did a little bit different here, but otherwise, I think it did exactly what I anticipated, and that was that they were, like, Route 2 was basically just gonna, because Route 2 already bypasses the spot with the normal finish line anyway. So I was like, okay, well, the easiest case scenario is that they just do every route in the same order, but Route 2 will just start at the normal starting line. Oh, I got ink on my screen and I cannot see. And now I've been struck by lightning. This is why I genuinely don't like the base items, because A, you get coins, and B, the lightning exists. When I do my max all the courses together, I will probably have a unique item set. I'm debating on whether or not I do an absolute chaotic set where it's just bullet bills, blue shells, stars, and like last place items. Or who the hell likes that item? Or if I just play like a normal set, but I like turn something like the coin off. I hate the coin. I'm sorry. I hate it. Oh no, you know what? I'm not sorry. I don't care how balanced it could be seen as. I don't like the coin. I don't care in the slightest on what it can do to be of balance or of help. I think it sucks. I think there is absolutely no reason for me to be getting a coin when I can't hold more than 10 anyway. And there are coins all over the track. I don't care. I don't have a mushroom. I'm going this way. This was a terrible choice. That was a bad decision. Oh. There's Gimpy. There's a blue shell coming out. Come on. I've come in first all this time. Don't. Come on. Nope. Oh! Saved by a red shell. I will take it. I would rather get hit by a red shell than getting hit by a blue shell. Let's go. Okay, come on. Piranha Plant Cove looks so nice. Like the water effect. Like again, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe just does its water so well. And especially for tracks that have a lot of water in it, like this one, it greatly benefits. Like seriously, like LA Laps benefited. Amsterdam Drift benefited. Like the water is just amazing. Well, I came in first. That's Acorn Cup. I'm gonna cut to the next cup right now. I will see you guys in a second when I get to the Spiny Cup and we finish this whole thing off. Alright, we waste absolutely no time here. I'm going to try to keep this video short because it's late for me, and like while I don't go to bed until like 11 o'clock, I still feel like I should just be responsible here. Like the time change is kind of, I wouldn't say messed, it has not messed me up in the slightest actually. If anything, it's been more beneficial. I've been actually going to bed earlier. But I knew today would be the day that I was not going to bed at 10 o'clock because I had this coming out, and that's just too exciting. Madrid Drive goes even more interesting with how it takes its routes, because it goes Route 3 first. It goes in the complete opposite order of most other courses. First it's Route 3, then it's Route 2, but in reverse, because that's exactly what I anticipated. And then it's Route 1. So this is one of the few, this is, I think, tied with, ooh, she's stylish. This is tied with Berlin Byways as the only ones to save their first routes for last. Berlin Byways, it kind of made sense, because Berlin Byways 1 wasn't even the first route introduced for that track. It was Berlin Byways 2, and then I guess because Berlin Byways 2 and 3 were the ones that went in the same direction, they decided that Berlin Byways 1 was going to be the final lap, just so they can find a good way to get the reverse in. But Madrid Drive, on the other hand, no, like they could have done Route 1, 2, 3, but they didn't. They saved Route 3 or Route 1 for last and went in reverse order, which is interesting. But at the same time, it's okay because ending on that stadium, because they brought it back. There was no. I feel like if they'd done it for Koopa Cape and they did it for Rainbow Road, they would do it for this one. Speaking of, the music player is really cool. You can play the variants of the music as well. And while I'm not surprised that it extended to how Koopa Cape and this stage did it, even music parks, different variations with the various music notes or musical instruments playing within them. They even did that, and that was so cool. Alrighty. Madrid Drive is such a good track. I really like it. I don't know if it's really one of my favorites, because I think the problem with Rome and Madrid is that they didn't really get a lot of screen time in Tour. Again, like I mentioned, they were only active for like one tour for each route. So routes 1 and 2 got a tour, and then route 3 got a tour for both of them, and like they were shared. So I feel like these two tracks definitely got the short end of the stick, thanks in part to Tour losing its new content. So, and with them repeating tours instead of just making new ones with pre-existing content, it really hurt some of these last tracks, like Pipeline, to Madrid Drive, Athens, not even Athens Dash, because Athens Dash 1 and 2 at least got another tour. What was I thinking? Pipeline, Yoshi's Island, but then again, Yoshi's Island is going, it's like Ninja Hideaway or Sky High Sunday. It's a seasonal track in of itself. Like, even the city tracks have more presence than those tracks. Those tracks get one tour a year. Okay, Rosalina's Ice Roll actually really looks nice. I have to give it credit. Like, okay, this spot right here, man, mediocre visual. But some surprise, like, I know someone in my comments on my reaction to Wave 6, they pointed out that there was a half pipe on that section just after the first turn, and I was like, I didn't see it myself, but I believed them. I was like, you know what, it's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. And sure enough, there it was. They were right. You know who you are. If you're watching this, good catch. I did not catch it, and I didn't really watch enough of other people to see if they caught it, but good catch on you. You got the shortcut there, which I have not been able to take because I am constantly ahead, except for the King Boo following me. No slipstreaming, you! Get out of here! No. Also, bopping music. I've never thought Rosalina's Ice World music would be this good. You need to leave. Look, okay. I'm not huge on the fact that they just kind of reused Kart colors. Like, Pauline and Diddy both just have the red Mario / me Kart colors for their standards and their pipe frames. I would have liked it if it was a little more unique. But the fact that they actually went with different animations for the tricks, that's pretty good. Because in Tour, all the characters in Mario Kart 8 just had the same trick animations. But Pauline, Diddy, Peachette, Funky, Petey, all of them got brand new animations. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to drift and I'm going to fall. I was going to fall. I hit them, man. No one's behind me, okay. Where did King Boo go? I am in first. Where on earth did King Boo go? Oh, he's in second now, but man, that guy, how on earth did I get so far ahead of everybody? Really liking these new tracks. Like, honestly, it's still a huge toss-up as to what my, because I'm still gonna draw at, Wave 3 is still my favorite. Going by my ranking system, while Peach Gardens and Merry Mountain didn't climb too high for the wave for me, Boo Lake, Berlin Byways, and Rainbow Road were all S-rank tracks. Maple Treeway was a pretty good track. Okay, Rock Mountain also kind of bogs it down, but like London Loop was also pretty high. Bouncer Cats at 3. This was the one. I think Wave 3 is still my favorite, but this is competing with maybe Waves 4, 2, and 5 for second place. It's coming down to this, but Bowser Castle 3 really, really does it for me. Like, this is a seriously good track. Oh, she gets her microphone out for her anti-gravity trick animation. That's so cool. I know we kind of saw that, but it's good to actually be able to see it in gameplay instead of just screen screenshot. Oh, nope, not getting up on a wall. Like, honestly, seriously, when you compare this to the Super Nintendo or the Game Boy Advance, where all the walls were just black, it's such a like, even when it was in Tour, it was a marginally huge visual upscale and upgrade. Because, like, there's just so much more depth. This is an anti-gravity section now because of, like, all of it is just slanted. It's amazing. Like, they really went all out on this one. As they should have. Like, this is single-handedly the best SNES remake track in the entire franchise. Like, no other track did better than this. Like, the only other track that I really liked from the SNES picks was Mario Circuit 2 back in Mario Kart 7. And even then, it didn't change much. Oh gosh. Okay, like, Mario Circuit 2 didn't change much. The most they did was, like, ramp the jump and add gliding panel. This goes all out. This smashes any expectations for a SNES return. And I think this is my favorite Super Nintendo retro track in the franchise. I think that's just bar none. Like, it's amazing. And I don't know how much more I can... Okay. I could just get hit by everything. Like, I'm just so good at this game that they're just, like, the CPUs need lightning every other item box just to, like, slow me down for a split second. Get hit by everything and I'm still coming in first. So yeah, I think I'll save that for the end. But Bowser Castle 3, yeah, I think y'all already know where this one lands in my opinions overall. And of course, we gotta end it on Rainbow Road. I'm telling you right now, if they didn't, they would have messed up. And I think we all knew that the moment we saw Wii's Rainbow Road hit tour, that this was inevitable. No shot, no doubt about it. If Wii's Rainbow Road didn't come in, everyone would have pegged Nintendo for playing Rainbow Road from 3DS way too early. Let's go. Okay, I don't know if I'll fall, but I'll maybe do it if I feel like I have a good enough lead. Or I can do it right now, but they did that. You can see, like, just like in Wii, you turn into a comet, but and the camera doesn't follow you. I thought that was so cool. They kept that reference from Wii. That is so cool. Like, they didn't, it's the only track that does that. Every other one, they kind of just, like, if you fall in the water, it doesn't do anything, but you don't even get to see your character. If you fall off of a gap, the camera kind of falls with you. But this one, they just decided, we're gonna keep it up high, and you're gonna burn down, and it's so cool. I can't believe they brought that little callback back. It's amazing. Oh, I'm about to get hit by a blue shell. Might as well drop all the bananas. Oh, never mind, the lightning saved me. And by save me, I just mean annoys me. But, whatever. The CPUs have to hit me with so much that they ruin each other's moves. Honestly, like, again, like I said in my first impressions for the Wave, I have to say that this is definitely, like, a good mix of how they do the modern Rainbow Roads and the classic ones. It still feels like I'm driving on an actual rainbow, but with the tiled effect, it kind of looks really cool. And I think this tiled effect works better because I know it's not some man-made machine, because the road's still thin, you still got that neon border. Oh, I was supposed to go the other way. I'll go the other way. I'll remember what's final left. But yeah, honestly, I think this wave ended off really nicely. I'm still gonna say, I kind of really wish they did stick with Pipeline. I'm gonna bring this up now. I know people disagree. I saw lots of comments. It's a bit of a mix. It's 50-50 between people who think Pipeline should have come back versus the people who are like, nah, don't bring it back. It's fine. It doesn't need to come back. I know there's the argument that there was, like Piranha Plant Slide and Piranha Plant Slide and Piranha Plant Cove. It's all too similar. Let me put it to you this way. it's coming from a game that had all three. Tour had slide, cove, and pipeline. I know Tour might be a different comparison, but I'm rolling with it. Like, just because this game also has slide and also has cove, I don't think that's really that big of a reason why they needed to cut pipeline. Like, maybe if they had, I think they should have played pipeline earlier. Pipeline should have been a Wave 5 track, and then they could have put Squeaky Clean Sprint in Wave 6. I think they could have. But they didn't. They cut pipeline. Pipeline's not in the game. We don't know why, and who knows if we ever will. But I'm still satisfied. Ice World's fine. Daisy Circuit's fine. Moonview Highway is fine. The overall DLC, I think, is stronger than... The stronger points are better than their lowest points. But that's because their lowest point is Toad Circuit in Wave 1. And their second lowest is Rock Mountain in Wave 3. Everything else is really a home run. Oh yeah, we get the new credits. There was some new credits. So I'm not really thinking... I don't think I'm going to go through this whole thing, though. Sydney Sprint. I think yeah, Mario Circuit 3, but anyway. So yeah, this is the showcase. This will go up ASAP. I'm hoping I can get it all up. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Unfortunately, this is the last of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's DLC that I'll be showcasing, but of course it won't be the last of the content. I want to do I'm gonna finish off the rankings. So I got rank waves 4 through 6. I need to get the Near Badger City sticker there. So waves 4 through 6 ranking, the playthrough of the every track. So that is base game and DLC. Gotta do that. And of course, I want to do a video where I do what I would have done differently in the Booster Course Pass. It doesn't matter. I'm not drawing any limits on that either. I'm just going to, I already have my plans all set up. So I will try to make a video of that eventually. So I don't know when all that will go up, but it'll go up when I can get it up. In any case, I really, really hope you guys all enjoyed the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. I know I did. It's been a wild ride, and I think we've all had a lot of fun speculating, going over, like, even like data mines were fun. Like the music data mine, the prefetch was huge. I just think that this was such a fun ride, and I think I should give my full thoughts on the whole thing. I'm satisfied. I think once I learned that everything was coming from Tour, I kind of settled with it for a little better. But I will admit, I kind of wish it was I think this had a little bit more potential to be more ambitious. They didn't... I get that they took mostly from Tour to try to preserve 95% of Tour's tracks. And I'm okay with that. But if we went with this entire thing without knowing the data mines, I think we probably would have gotten a little more disappointed knowing that everything was just getting taken from Tour. And I felt like they could have been a little bit more ambitious by, first off, not porting. Wave 1 was the massive disappointment of they just ported. Textures and all. I feel like that alone could have gone a long way. But even beyond just knowing that they ported the tracks over from Tour, if they had been a little bit more ambitious and remade other tracks not in Tour from the ground up, Banshee Boardwalk, GCN Wario Coliseum, DS Rainbow Road even. I think that could have gone even longer. I think that could have made this DLC amazing. Like, even if they still had to take a few tracks from Tour, that's fine. I will admit, I think they played too much into some of these fan favorites. I'm sorry to anybody who might disagree with me. Coconut Mall, Mushroom Gorge, Koopa Cape and Maple Treeway did not need to come back a third time. It should be noted that those 4 tracks, if we combine Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe into one game, those 4 tracks have been in the last 4 Mario Kart games. Ever since Wii, they have made a reappearance in every single game. And I don't think that was necessary. Toad's Factory could have come back. Mario or Luigi Circuit. They really could have brought anything else back. I guess you guys did get to see the credits because I went on for too long. But I think I think that's it for my thoughts right now. Ooh, that's a nice finishing picture. I hope that's the entire cast. Oops. Nah, that looks like just the characters they focused on in the DLC. We know everybody that was spotlighted. Like, it was just these guys, and then you got the DLC characters in the background. I think, overall, the DLC was amazing. Yes, they could have done some things better. They could have done some things different. But I think at the end of the day, I'm satisfied. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed. What did you think of the DLC? Let me know in the comments. Oh, yeah, my screen just got darker. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Leave comments, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more content, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.